I can't believe I'm even having this conversation. So much for that. We just had a real emergency.
I was scary.
Yeah. It's time to clean up the mess and take a look at the damage and see just how bad it really is. All right, guys. Hey, I'm Chris, and this is the Salty Strikes Fishing Channel, and I can't believe this actually happened. It's like every boater's worst nightmare. Our boat caught fire, and this is kind of the story of how that happened. We are here in Southwest Florida, Sanibel, Cape Coral area. We usually fish the Ponce Inlet area of Florida, and we have tons of videos out there. Just for all the new people who might be just seeing our channel for the first time, we're about 200 miles away from home at the moment, Southwest Florida. We're kind of on a vacation filming and making fishing videos. So like if you're new, that's kind of what we do. We've been fishing for trout around here, and got some snook, took some family and put them on some snook too. And we went offshore and got a Goliath grouper and a nice big old mangrove snapper and some cool barracuda action. But what happened now, after the day after that, is my nephew came in too to visit, and we went to go take him out to throw some paddle tails in the flats to maybe look for some trout, and our boat catches fire. I can't believe it. It's like every boater's worst nightmare. It was pretty scary for a little while there. So, but this is the story. We're just going to kind of take you through it and show you the aftermath and all the mess. So stick around if you want to see that. Hey guys, welcome to the Salty Strikes Fishing Channel. This is another Southwest Florida edition. I'm Chris, and I got Ty with me here. If you remember from the last time we were down here in Southwest Florida, he was visiting with us, fished a few times. He just got in today, so this afternoon we are going out and just going to sling some paddle tails, looking for trout. Basically just going over the grass flats. And it's an afternoon, and we got some storms that may be rolling in, so it might be quick. So we're just going to stay close and get out there and hopefully get on some and take you guys along with us. If it sounds like something you'd be interested in, stick around and check it out. Okay, here we started smelling some smoke, and we both were asking ourselves where it was coming from. And we quickly jumped into action. Well, so much for that. We just had a real emergency. Freaking fire started, electrical fire. Started down here. I had to bust out the... Oh man, I gotta figure out what happened down there. Holy crap. All right, it looked like it's the onboard charger caught fire. I'm just going to disconnect that. Oh man. I'm just going to cut the wires to it and see how that goes. All right, I turned the wire off, power off, and I am just going to what a mess. Guys, boat fires are no joke. Oh man. So I'm gonna turn the power back on and see if we have any problems here. Oh man. Well, the good news is the trolling motor seems to be working okay. Nothing down here with the battery seems to have been affected. Oh man. Seems like it was just the onboard charging, the 36 volt for charge the lithium battery while we're underway. And I actually honestly don't need it really anymore. The battery I got now has plenty of capacity. Yeah, I don't know, but kind of sucks. So I think we're just gonna have to call this one. And wow.
That was scary.
Yeah. All right, so we made it home safely, and you know, we got to get a new fire extinguisher and go kind of assess the damage and see what's going on, see what kind of, you know, other stuff might be, problems we might have. So we're going to do that right now. All right, got to get a new fire extinguisher. Got to be able to do electric and liquid fires. We had electric fire. It shows it can do some damage real fast. So before we can get back on the water, we got to get this back in the boat. All right, guys. Now it's time to clean up the mess and take a look at the damage and see just how bad it really is. So we're gonna open up and clean things up and take a look at the wiring, pull that box out, and see what kind of mess that fire made. Everything's covered in that powder.
Oh.
Rinse all that. I'm going to take a look at the rest of this wiring and stuff back here. Just put that up there. All right, we'll see how bad this is. Oh man, it's pretty black. All right. Don't forget, turn the battery off, turn the battery switches off. And if you're even a little more concerned, just take the negative battery cable off your batteries. All right. You can see it just burnt right through there. Just burnt a hole straight through that thing. And see, this is not anything real cheap either. This is from Lithium Pro. You know, it's a pretty good name brand of lithium products. Just melted this thing and burnt straight through that side. It's all cracked, and that is some dangerous stuff. But it looks like it's just superficial here, just some black charring. But the real main problem here is that right underneath this is the gas tank. Literally, that's the gas line right there that goes to the gas tank. It was pretty close. All right, and hopefully this fire extinguisher will fit in that one, so I don't have to put a new one on. Fingers crossed. Sweet. All right, so, well, I've got all the electrical wired out. I checked all the other electrical components in here, and that doesn't look like anything else got burnt up. Got a new fire extinguisher. Kind of cleaned up this area. You can see how black it is from where it's burnt. I'll probably just repaint that. A little burnt up here, but we're really lucky because this could have caught on fire. Flags could have caught on fire. Luckily we caught it pretty early. This thing could have gone up in flames. Like this material probably could have just went up in smoke too. Yeah, we got really lucky. You know, I had Ty out there with me, and we had our puppy Lily. And we were, I don't know, maybe like a mile out, not even a mile, like a half mile from land, which wasn't too far, but still, like the storm was rolling in. A lot of people, it could have been serious real fast. Well, I'm so happy. It could have been way worse. So far, everything's, functioning like it should. So, that could have been a very scary situation. I had my nephew on board, we had our dog on board, and the flames could have got out of control real fast. Luckily, we got it out quick. I think we did okay despite the fact that the boat actually caught on fire. So it got a little crazy there, but thanks for everybody who was always watching the channel and sticking with us and giving us great feedback and comments and stuff like that. And if you've ever had any kind of harrowing experiences on a boat, leave them in the comments below and share yours so everybody knows we're not a lot alone. It happens, but all you can do is do your best to be prepared. Have your extinguishers, your life vests, and all that jazz, your PLB, your radio, and make sure you're prepared, because you never know when something like that's going to happen. I never thought it would happen, but it did. All right, guys, here's a little update about what's going on with the Lithium Pros. I got a hold of customer service. I told them everything about what was going on. I sent them pictures, and they said, well, just hang tight. somebody will get with you shortly. So within 30 minutes of hanging up the phone, the owner of Lithium Pros called me directly himself and said, hey, you know, sorry this happened. This has never happened to one of our chargers before. And, you know, said we sell thousands of these things and never had an issue. So they're going to send me a brand new one, and they're going to ask us to send me the old one back, and they're going to run some tests on it and kind of see what happened. Company does right by me, and, you know, and I give where kudos is deserved. You know, they were right on top of this. I am using a non-Lithium Pros battery with the Lithium Pro charger. Not saying that was the problem or was not the problem, but I just wanted to put that out there. But I've been running that battery and that charging setup for, like, I don't know, 8 months now without no problem, and I've had that same charger in my boat for almost 2.5 years without a problem. So I don't know what happened. Could have been a fluke incident, but I just wanted to throw that out there, and the company is taking care of me. Thanks again for joining us. Give this video a thumbs up, and until we see you next time, guys, stay salty.